Canada ship its oil to the US and then buy it back at higher prices, especially since Canada can produce more oil than it needs? The reason we send about two-thirds of our oil to the US is because before the US shale boom, they relied on imports from places like Venezuela, Mexico, and Canada. So they built refineries for heavy oil. Since the US already spent billions building this infrastructure, it just made economic sense for Canada to use it instead of building our own. We were partners. Plus, it's way more expensive to ship refined oil than raw crude. So you always build refineries near the market demand. And the US has a way bigger population and industrial base, so Canada needs the US market demand. But let's clear something up first. Shipping it back and forth seems super inefficient, but it's really not that much more expensive than if we piped oil from Alberta to Ontario. The shipping cost is pennies at the pump. That's not why people are mad. The real reason prices are high at the pump is because oil is a global, fungible, interchangeable commodity, and because there's an existing open system, pipelines crossing borders and tankers to other countries. So let's say Canada built all the refineries we needed and had coast-to-coast pipelines. The producers selling the oil are still going to shop for the best price. So they're always competing against the global market and would sell to the US if Canada got too cheap. What if Canada cracked down, changed the tax regime, and said you can only sell in Canada, closed the pipelines to the US? Well, then at first prices could be a bit lower, but then producers would shut in, stop producing, and prices would go back up, and a million other issues would occur. Another argument is sending oil overseas from the West Coast, Tidewater in BC, which gives Canada more bargaining power against the US, but it does not fundamentally change the pricing structure at the pump. All in all, Canada and the US are deeply integrated already because of the geography and the population. We could definitely do more to alleviate some pressure, but structurally, this system does make economic sense right now. It's just not fully sovereign, and we see the risk during times like these.